My name is Caitlyn Corradino. I'm in the Steinhardt School, and I'm getting a Master's of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics. And before that, just a few months ago, I completed my undergrad in Applied Psychology in Steinhardt as well. I suppose it means that you've chosen students who are starting off on their careers and pursuing their passions early in their college career, and have shown that they are starting to build some potential and starting to create their future goals and take action on whatever it is that they're going to do and pursue in their life. I founded a 501c3 nonprofit organization called Fit for All. FIT stands for Fuel, Inspire, Thrive, and the mission of Fit for All is to redefine fitness as something that is affordable and accessible. So I was inspired to do this because also outside of NYU, I was a fitness instructor, like a bar, Pilates, Zumba, yoga instructor, and I was working at a lot of upscale fitness studios, and then at the same time I was also working as like a case manager, intake counselor at social service sites, and I noticed that there was a very big gap in well-being between the clients at my fancy fitness studios and the clients at my social service sites and internship sites. And I really wanted to make exercise something that was affordable and accessible again, because it's becoming something that is getting so trendy and so glamorized, and so many unnecessary parts are being added to fitness classes and making them more inaccessible and expensive, and it's getting crazy. And I think that fitness is really an important part of the healthcare continuum. So I really want to make it more affordable and accessible again, and that's what my nonprofit is doing. We're teaching free classes and low-cost personal training sessions at various sites like the Coalition for the Homeless and the University Settlement House and Sanctuary for Families and things like that. We just incorporated Fit for All and became a 501c3 like 6 months ago. So right now we really are trying to raise the funds that we need to expand as an organization. Right now we're bringing free programming and classes to about 6 or 7 different sites, and we're also having these annual Fit Fests, which is the event I was at today. It's basically like 2 days, a 2-day wellness workshop and fitness classes once every 4 months. And so as we launch these Fit Fests and the programming at the various sites, more and more people are wanting to have access to the classes that we've designed, and we're just kind of unable to expand right now because we need to raise a lot of funds. So something I'm working on right now is kind of building a sustainable business model for Fit for All, so that we can expand and we can serve more communities, and we can grow the way that I really want to, and hopefully redefine fitness for a lot more communities. So I am pursuing my graduate degree, which is why I'm here at NYU. So at the same time as I am launching Fit for All, I'm also hoping to get my degree in clinical nutrition to become a registered dietitian. And I want to build nutrition into Fit for All. So I don't want it to be just fitness classes and kind of wellness workshops. I also want to be able to do nutrition counseling and nutrition education groups with the communities that we're working with. So with my RD, I hope to be able to really build that into my organization. And I also kind of want to create like an umbrella business model, which is something that a lot of people do. They basically have this business where they're making their profit, and then 15% of that profit goes to fund their nonprofit. So I am hoping to become a dietitian and hopefully do a little bit more of my own personal training business and use the profits from that to fund Fit for All in the low-income communities that I'm working with right now. That's my dream. Just to be super proactive. The work I'm doing right now, I wouldn't have been able to get where I am teaching in the studios that I'm teaching in, working with the communities that I'm working with, if I didn't just walk in the door and it's just like, hey, here I am, here's what I want to do with you or for you. I came to NYU when I was 18, knowing that I really wanted to capitalize on the opportunities that were existing in New York City. I had my fitness instructor certification, and I had my Zumba certification, and I was like, I want to teach at Crunch, I want to teach at Equinox, I want to teach at all these studios and the gyms. And I just like walked into all these places, and there I built a network of instructors, and then I kind of did the same thing when I started interning at social service sites. I just walked in the door and was like, I'm really interested in volunteering with you or working with you or learning from you. And yeah, I think that you don't always get out of life what you ask for. I think that quote is a little bit of not necessarily true cliche, but you do get out of life what you work for. And if you have a goal in mind and you know what it is you want, just go out there and like pursue it. Talk to the right people. You might not always get it immediately when you ask for it, but if you're persistent and work hard and you're not shy, I think that that can serve you well.